Hello, I'm Dr. Jeanette Raymond, psychologist, psychotherapist, relationship expert, here to talk to you today about the place where you feel stuck, like you've been there forever. It feels heavy. You're doing everything you can. Nothing seems to move. You feel totally defeated. You don't know what you're doing wrong. Everybody else seems to be getting along with their lives, and you're stuck in this terrible place, feeling as if nothing you do works, and you're completely mystified. Well, we call this self-defeating behavior, and I'm going to illustrate it with someone called Mimi, who's in her late 30s, and she has 2 teenage girls. And she came to me with this sense of saying, I'm coming into my midlife, my kids are growing up, and I feel like nothing's going right in my life. I try to do please everybody. I'm a good girl. I do it, taking care of my parents. I've been there for my brother. I've been there for my colleagues, my friends. I'm always taking care of everybody, and nothing good ever comes my way. So she was depressed and downhearted and wanting to give up. But she never did. There was something about Mimi that made her keep trying over and over and over again. And although it sounds like it's good, it actually wasn't, because she was trying the same thing all the time, not realizing that what she was doing was not working, and it was self-defeating. It was working against her own interests. So what was she doing that was self-defeating, and how did it come to be that way? Well, when Mimi was 4, she was presented with a little brother that she'd never been prepared for. Her parents didn't tell her that she was expecting a sibling, and she was shocked. And all her parents' attention, obviously, was on the new baby when the baby came, and poor Mimi was left wondering, what did I do wrong? Why am I not good enough? How come you left me out in the cold? What do I have to do to prove that I'm still worthy of your love, care, attention, that I can still make you as happy as the baby, that I'm still part of your life? And that's where she got stuck. She kept trying to prove it. She was trying to be a good girl, a helpful girl, a dutiful girl, a responsible girl, a girl who would take the burden off her parents whenever she could. She always tries to make them relax, feel easy, do things for them as she grew older, sort out her brother when he was in a mess, do everything she could to get her parents to take her back to that time when they used to have just her in that blissful place where there was just the 3 of them and nobody to mess with their beautiful existence, no competition, no threats, no outside world, no nothing. That's where Mimi got stuck. She wanted to stay in that place before her brother was born, that Eden, idyllic place. And so she thought that, just like a 4-year-old would think, if I'm a good girl, if I do everything mommy and daddy tell me, if I don't cry, if I don't make a fuss, if I'm quiet, if I go to school, if I get good grades, if I get good college degree, if I can do everything and not ask them for too much, maybe they will take me back to that wonderful place where there was just the 3 of us again, where I'll be important to them again, where I'll be meaningful, and I won't have to share them, and I won't have to compete for them with anyone else. And in her adult life, she kept doing that with all around her. She took on jobs that her partner at work didn't want to do. She tried to fix things for her friends. She tried to anticipate her children's needs, her husband's needs, everybody's needs, and do it. And then she would feel absolutely awful when nothing good came her way. And if they did, she'd think, well, it can't possibly be true, because it might be like my brother. Maybe it feels good now, but then it's going to change, and it'll be taken away, it'll be destroyed, it's not real. So she never believed that she could have anything good except if it was totally and exclusively hers forever and ever. So that was the self-defeating part of her, that it had to be that way, not any other way. She couldn't accept it any other way. And in her adult life, she believed that it damn well should be that way. that it should be, if you're a good girl, dutiful girl, righteous girl, sacrificial girl, everything good, positive, useful, everything giving, caring, it should bring you that reward. And she would not give up on that magical thought. And that's what made her into a self-defeating personality, until she got very, very depressed. And she came to see me, and we worked through that childhood trauma, and giving her something to believe that it could be good if she held on to it. And that was the therapy. That was the therapist forming a relationship that she could have whenever she wanted. That was always hers. And it took years, but it worked. And now she's taking care of herself. She's enjoying life. She's holding on to things. She actually believes that good things can come her way. She's trusting more, that she can be included. It doesn't have to be exclusive only to her. She doesn't have to envy the rest of the world and feel left out. She can include herself, and she can be included without it tainting the experience. It's a hard wish to give up, and I'm sure there's times when she still has it. But she got past it because she got depressed, and the depression brought her to me. Many people get depressed because of their self-defeating personality, and it's often due to hanging on to some ideal magical wish that is unreal in the adult world. So think about if you have that experience, or you know anyone else who does, and send me some examples, ask me some questions. Be glad to help you. Until next time, when I'll be talking to you about another person with a different kind of self-defeating behavior. Bye for now.